మీకు నచ్చే మీరు మెచ్చే వీడియోస్ కోసం NTN న్యూస్ ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. అలాగే బెల్ ఐకాన్ని నొక్కడం మాత్రం మర్చిపోకండి.
Now it's my privilege to request our chairman, Dr. HANUMAN CHOWDARY garu, to speak on the subject.
नमस्कार. अब सब बोलिए नमस्कार. जय श्री राम. जय श्री राम. जय श्री राम. భారతదేశ యొక్క సంస్కృతికి చిహ్నాలు ఈ రెండు శబ్దాలు కూడాను. నమస్కార్. We show respect to whomsoever we meet. That is part of our culture. Rama is dharma in a man form, in the form of a man. So therefore, these two words everywhere, ye deshamegina, ye peethamekina, evariduraina, pogadara nee talli, bhumi bharatini, chatara nee talli samskruti. ఈ తల్లి భారతదేశం యొక్క సంస్కృతి ఈజ్ ఇన్ దీస్ టూ వర్డ్స్. మిత్రులారా, CAA సిటిజన్షిప్ అమెండ్మెంట్ యాక్ట్ గురించి మనకి ఎంత తెలుసో ఒక ప్రశ్న అడుగుతాను. ఇది డస్ ఇట్ కన్సర్న్ ఎనీ సిటిజన్ ఆఫ్ భారత్? ఇట్ డస్ నాట్ కన్సర్న్ ఎనీ సిటిజన్ ఆఫ్ భారత్. దెన్ వై ఈజ్ ఇట్ దట్ ఏ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ పార్టీస్, లీడర్స్ and so-called intellectuals are making so much noise? Before that, we must acknowledge the presence here of very eminent persons. The Vice Chancellor of Nalanda University, please stand up. Professor Sunayana, a person who has investigated corruption, unlimited corruption in this state, Sri J.D. Narayan, Lakshmi Narayan, former Director General of Police, Sri Arvind Rao, Prabhakar, Advocate General Surya Narayan Reddy garu unnaru ikkada. ఆయన కూడా వస్తామని చెప్పారు, రావు సార్ మాకు. ఇటువంటి పెద్దలందరూ కూడా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారంటే ఈ షోస్ ఏ కన్సర్న్. డాక్టర్ సునైనా సింగ్ ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది 1100 లీడింగ్ ఇంటలెక్చువల్స్, patriots in this country who dared to come out and say we support the CAA. When 1000 habitually anti-Hindu, anti-India people signed a statement condemning the CAA, she dared, even as a Vice Chancellor and holding such a position, to sign that petition. I congratulate you, madam. We must take inspiration from such people. Friends, this is CAA, Citizenship Amendment Act. It is a citizen. In the Constitution, there is a distinction between person and citizen. In the act which says, that is Article 14, no citizen should be shown any vivaksata, discrimination based upon solely on religion. But that applies to citizens, not to Guspets, not to those people who have infiltrated into India somehow or the other. So, in 1947, the Muslim population of this country said we are not Indians. We are a separate nation. India must be divided. And who supported that? The Communist Party supported that. The Communist Party said yes, they are a separate nation, as taught by Stalin. So from the beginning, the Communists are very, very vocal in support of the division of India, of the two nations here. Who divided India? They are saying BJP is a divisionist. BJP is not divisionist. It was the Congress party which accepted the division of this country. Mahatma Gandhi said the division would take place only by dead body. In the June 1947 All India Congress Committee in Delhi, the decision of the Congress Working Committee to split this country has to be ratified. Ramana Loya, Prakash Nair and other socialists said, Gandhi, no, we will not accept this division. There must be a vote count. Then Jawaharlal Nehru sent for Mahatma Gandhi, who was camping in Radio Colony, Harijan Colony in Delhi. Gandhi came to that meeting and pleaded with the AICC members, please accept partition. Gandhiji, who said, over my dead body it will be done. Then Ramanohar said, why are you going to fast? For the last 20 years, 30 years, you have been telling us a false promise, making a false promise, fast and die. Gandhiji went away, saying, Namaskar, accept the partition. Now, who are the divisionists? The Congress party accepted the division, and the Congress party in Haryana divided a Gurgaon district to create a Muslim majority Mewat district. A Muslim majority Mewat district was created with the divisionists. This is not the Congress. And the Communist party, when they were ruling Kerala, they divided the Malabar district and created the Malappuram Muslim majority district. Who divided India? Congress, Communists, and here in Hyderabad, for the whole part of our city, they created another divisionist body, Kuli Kutub Shah Development Authority. And these are the people who are accusing the party, Janata Party and the NDA, that this CAA will lead to division. These are the divisionists who have been doing this one. We are continuously divided. Now, the Muslims, 98% of them, who were separate electorate before independence, they rejected Mahatma Gandhi, secular Nehru, secular socialist Nehru, nationalist Abdul Kalam Azad, and they said, we are not Indians, it must be partitioned. And the Congress was not agreeing to that one. They said, direct action. 16th of August 1946 in Calcutta, 10,000 Hindus were killed. And then, when the Hindus were killed, on the third, fourth day, it was the Muslims who were getting killed. And in Naukhali, East Bengal, the Muslim majority started killing the Hindu minority. And as a retaliation in Bihar, the Hindu majority started killing it. Now, who are responsible for this division, for this carnage? The Muslim Sikh residents of this country. But did they go from here? They did not go out to the country that they have created. They have stayed put here. It is they who are saying that the Muslims who are persecuted, may be persecuted in Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan, should also be given citizenship in this country, along with the Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Parsis and Christians in Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan. If they are persecuted, if somehow they come to India, everyone promised. Congress party has been promising. Every party in the parliament was promising that we should go to the help of our brothers. They are a party to the partition. They are victims of the partition. If they have come here, it is our moral duty to give them citizenship. Those who came from Pakistan to India, they became prime ministers. Indra Kumar Gujarat, Manmohan Singh. They became Rajya Sabha members. Kuldeep Nayyar and Sardar Kushwant Singh, etc. But if the Hindus or Sikhs entered Kashmir, they were not given the citizenship of J&K. They could vote for the Parliament of India, but not for the local assembly. And those who are now in India, who had fled Bangladesh and Pakistan, Why did they flee? Because of persecution. In what is now Pakistan, the Hindus and Sikhs was 17% of the population. What is it now? 1.5%. In what is called Bangladesh, it was 30% Hindus and Buddhists. What are they now? 6.5%. How could it happen? Only because of persecution. In Afghanistan, there were lakhs of Hindus, not of recent origin, but for thousands of years. Now there are a few hundred only. And all these three countries have declared in their constitution, we are Islamic states. Therefore, non-Islam people, that is the non-Muslims, are secondary citizens. And because of persecution, the Hindus and Buddhists and Jains, etc., they had come here. We did not give them citizenship. But they say the Islamic country, constitutionally Islamic state, it doesn't, they persecute Muslims. That means something is very wrong with that religion itself. Yes. Shias, who constitute 10% of the population of Pakistan, they are discriminated. They are discriminated. Ahmadiyas, they are declared as non-Muslims themselves. Even the Nobel laureate, I forget his name, the first Muslim Nobel laureate in this world, he was an Ahmadiyya and he was excommunicated, he had to live in Italy. Now, if there is discrimination, if there is persecution in these Islamic states, sects which are not SECTS, which are not concerned, which are not considered according to the majority Sunnis as Muslims, there are 57 Muslim countries in the world. They are members of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC. And when the United Nations has come out with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the Muslim countries in this OIC said, we don't accept. They have come out with an Islamic Declaration of Human Rights. That means Muslims who follow Islam are not part of the humanity. Just as the Muslims here before 1947 said, we are not part of the Indian nation, but they are saying we are not even part of humanity. We are a separate people, separate human beings. So to any one of those 57 countries, Iran is a Shia country and is a champion of the Shias. Iraq is a Shia country. The Shias in Pakistan, in these three Islamic states, if they are persecuted, they can very well go to Iraq. They can go to Iraq, which is also a Shia country. And Ahmadiyas are not excommunicated in Bahrain or the United Arab Emirates. They can go there. Where can Hindus go? Once upon a time, we could think that they could go to Nepal, which was a Hindu country by constitution, when the Maharaja was ruling. But under communist influence, it has become Indian type secular country, allowing all the Bushmates, those who want to enter into India, they have first entered into Nepal, and through the porous border, they come here. So, Hindus, Buddhists and Jains have got only one place. This is Punya Bhumi, of which they were the citizens, they were the children for thousands of years. By bad luck, they had been left. And it was our responsibility, every party in this country except the communist of course. They have said our responsibility to see that those who unfortunate Hindus are left there, who are persecuted, they shall be given protection, they should be given citizenship, but nobody took the law, made the law. It is to the credit of the Bharatiya Janata Party that it has said, yes, we will give citizenship to them. Yesterday there was a newspaper item. A girl was wanting to write intermediate examination. She passed SSLC in Pakistan. Now, according to our law, she could not be allowed because she is not an Indian citizen, she can't write an Indian examination. But luckily, the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, he still had, he is not overwhelmed by the Italo-Indian leadership of the Congress. There used to be Anglo-Indians, we have got now Italo-Indians. We are under the Italo-Indian leadership of the Congress, and in notwithstanding that one, that man made it. Now, a number of our scheduled caste people, Bangis, so-called, within quotations, they are left now. 80% of the people who are seeking Indian citizenship are West Pakistan Bangis and East Pakistan Bangis, or Bangladesh Bangis. To them, we should not give. What a pity it is. In 1947 itself, our High Commissioner in Pakistan was Sri Prakasha, son of the great son Bhagwan Das, the first Bharat Ratna. Was our High Commissioner. He pleaded Liaquat Ali Khan, the Prime Minister of Pakistan. These Bangis, they want to see their father, mother, or relatives who had already left. So please let them go, because they are not allowed them to go. And Liaquat Ali Khan said, who will then clean our latrines? Who will clean our streets? We will not allow them to go. But it is Bangis there. That is the situation that is there. So friends, it is the moral responsibility of India, because this is the only land where Hindus can seek shelter. But our Muslim parents, they are giving shelter to Rohingyas, to Muslims of Bangladeshi origin who infiltrated into Kachin state and overwhelmed them. And when the Buddhist state of Myanmar or Brahmadesha or Burma has found out what they are fleeing. They are settled not in the Muslim majority Kashmir Valley or Srinagar, but Hindu majority Jammu, or Hindu majority Delhi, or Hindu majority Hyderabad. Why? It is part of the game of Muslimification of India. लड़के लेंगे पाकिस्तान, हंस के लेंगे हिंदुस्तान, हंस के लेंगे हिंदुस्तान. कैसे हंसते हैं? In 1951 census, their proportion, Muslim proportion was 9.8%. What are they now? Officially 16, unofficially 20 to 25%. They are saying, and they are supported by the communists, and the secularists, and the liberals, and whatnot, that Indian Muslims are insecure, especially from 2014. Actually, they have been insecure from the time Aurangzeb died. From the time Aurangzeb died, Muslims in India are insecure because Hindus ऊंचा कर सकते थे. Now, into that insecure Muslim population into India, why should the insecure Muslims of Pakistan and Bangladesh and Afghanistan be invited? It is only for the Muslimification. The program is the Muslimification of India. Haskell India, Hindustan, like India, Pakistan. That is what they are doing. That's how they are creating. And this wonderful Congress, under the leadership of the Italo-Indian, what did they do? For 8 years, for 10 years, when the Congress was in power, the Congress-led India was in power. Muslim first program, spending about 14 lakhs of crores of rupees for the development of Muslims in 80 districts of India. So what is it for? For the Muslim vote. So Muslimification of India, divisions, divide the country, divide the districts, divide the city. Who are the divisions? Then in Assam, 10 districts are overrun by the Bangladeshi Muslims. In Bengal, 5 districts are overrun by Muslims. They have been invited both by the CPM and the present Chandrika, Mamata Banerjee. They are built up into vote banks. And now it is Kerala's turn. Number of them are going to Kerala, and they are also being absorbed. The Rohingyas and the Bushpets, the infiltrators, they are now married to Indian Muslims. You can see recently there were photographs here in Hyderabad. The Rohingyas married to locals, producing children who are going to school, and they are becoming citizens. So this way, the opposition is from the congenitally anti-Hindu communist parties and their Toka followers, that is pseudo Indians, Marxists, Mansaputras of Mekale, etc. So friends, what we have to realize is, शुरू हुआ है जंग हमारा, हरिनाथ चट्टोपाध्याय written in the 1940s. शुरू हुआ है हमारा जंग हमारा. The jang is foisted upon us, initiated by the Muslims, supported by all the traditionally anti-Hindus, the communist parties and the secularist fellows, etc., etc. Those who fight from this war, the BJP and the Bhartiyas must stand up. Here I would quote Churchill and end this one. If you will not fight for the right, then you can easily win without bloodshed. If you will not fight, then your victory will be sure and not too costly. You may come to the moment when you will have to fight with all the odds against you, just like that, just now. Your and only a small chance of survival. There may come even a worst case. You may have to fight when there is no hope of victory, because you shall fight, because it is better to die than to live in slavery. That is Churchill's words. And in the Mahabharata, Sarapu dharmam vimala satyamu papamu cheta bonkoche paramu pandaleka chadabarina avastha daksudavara upeksha chechiradivari chedaku gani dharmanistharamayu satyachabhudaya gumayu dayamundani. It is Daksha, those who are capable, the intellectuals, and the Deshabhaktas, if they keep quiet, the evil will die. This is the message that Yudhishthira gave to Krishna to convey it to Bhishma and Drona and Kripa. You can stop the war, but you are keeping quiet. It will result in your death. Beware. And Sir Francis Bacon said, what all is necessary for the evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Will the good men do nothing? Or only assemble in this? Or shall we recognize that a war has been unleashed upon Hindus openly, with the leader, the Duryodhanas, etc., from this city, and ably supported by Saindhavas, etc., from so many places? So, all Bharatiyas must wake up in time. It is not enough if we give statements or assemble in this. Every village, we must tell them that this is the time the war is thrusted upon us. We have to fight the battle and win it. Dhanyavad.